Hello, everyone. I'd like to wind the clock back to 2018. When I first started making videos on YouTube, I was just talking outside. I was just kind of by myself. It was difficult. I had to keep doing it over and over and over and over. And it was a process. At that time, I had a couple friends who, they had some strange ideas about the world, and, they were different, and they were, risque and fringe types. After knowing these people for so long, I thought that, I myself still thought that their ideas were crazy, out of this world. What do I mean by all this? Sometimes you have to practice something for a long, long time until you get it right, correct? So, certain people use mental techniques in order to access different parts of their minds. And so, I've done the same. And in doing so, I've been able to, understand more about myself and the world. And so, it's just kind of, I'm not exactly meditating, but, if you focus yourself at the right times, every day, at the exact same time, in the exact same way, doing the exact same things, everything the same, eventually you might see results. And so I think that happened. I think that using these focus techniques today, I was able to really, I guess the best word would be to dissociate, to understand, different layers of what's going on around you, not just what you can see. And so, I believe that I saw more than most people will see. When they look around them, they see the visual, but I guess all I did was say everyone's right at once. Say you have all these different motions going on. Most importantly, motion of our planet. And how fast is that? Several thousand miles per hour. So who's to say we Are we going that speed? So how could we know that we are seeing what's real? Because how advanced is the human mind to be able to construct the world around them while not going crazy? So first, you have the motion of the planet. Then you have the motion of the solar system. Then the galaxy. But what is the speed of our interpretation of our ideas and our world? What is that speed? We know the frequency of our heartbeat. But what is the speed in which we are alive at what speed do you receive life? That's given to you. At what speed does your brain interpret that life? Are brain waves the whole picture? Is the heartbeat the whole picture? There's one thing I did recently, which was to make a wish, and my wish was to look outside of time and to see other people who are suicidal, who are afraid, who are going to take their life. But I heard a voice. It was a thought. It wasn't, I don't know if it was my thought, but this guide. I don't remember how I got this. It wasn't my thought though. It was unoriginal. But it was just this message that I received through the power of focusing. Not exactly meditation, but just focusing the same way every day, in the same time and the same way, alone. And the message was, you can be. No problem. Through this. But I don't really want to do that. For several reasons. But at the same time, it has to be me. I can't rely on other people to tell the truth. And I wanted to start a long time ago, and I did make some videos, but the real reason I didn't do anything consistent was because I don't know what to do with it, even if I have anything to have. Like, what am I to do with this? Who am I to have anything? Who am I to know anyone? Like, don't get me wrong, I wanted to start making more of these videos around the time of COVID, but again, I don't like putting myself out there. Like, I don't want to be I just don't want to talk to people in that way. It seems a little demeaning, almost. But at the same time, you have to get a message out there. So I wanted to make a second part to this video, just so it doesn't ramble too much. But in the second part, I want to explain, like, mainly what has happened to me over the past few years or so.